Three people are reportedly injured after a deliberate car attack in France. It is near the French town of Toulouse, and we don't know at this point whether this is terrorism or not. The authorities, from different reports we're seeing, have said it was deliberate, but they're not saying whether it was terrorism. Perhaps the driver might have known the people who he drove the car into. So we want to just give you the updates here, the latest updates that we have on this attack. So let's look at some of the different stories here. Here's a story from the Independent from the UK. Toulouse vehicle attack. Car slams into crowd of people outside school. At least 3 people believed to be injured in the incident. So they say a car has slammed into a crowd of people outside a school in Toulouse, southwest France. At least 3 people are believed to be injured, including 2 Chinese students who have been seriously hurt in the incident. I saw a tweet from the account Terror Events that says these injuries for these 2 students are life-threatening. I'll show you that in a second. French police are apparently saying it was a possible deliberate attack, and other stories claim it was deliberate as well, and that the driver was not on a security watch list. Not on a security watch list. The driver was not on a security watch list, according to AFP. The driver, a 28-year-old man who is known to police for committing minor offenses, was arrested at the scene, police sources said. Unconfirmed reports have claimed that the driver suffered from major psychological problems. So it could be somebody with a psychological issue who that was the reason they drove into the group of people. The crash is believed to have taken place in front of Saint-Exupéry. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right, but I'll say it anyway. Saint-Exupéry High School in the suburb of Blagnac. The mayor of Toulouse, Jean-Luc Moudenc, took to Twitter and said, "Very shocked by the aggression against the students in Blagnac. We offer them and their families all of our support." So let's look at another report here. This is from BBC. They say French car attack hurt students near Toulouse. And this story says a driver has plowed into a group of students near the southwestern French city of Toulouse, injuring 3. They have a little map. You can see on their map where this is located in France, in the south there. 2 of the injured are said to be in serious condition. All 3 are thought to be of Chinese origin. So it looks like the 3 people injured are Chinese. Don't know if this might have been some kind of a racially influenced attack. The incident occurred outside a college in the suburb of Blagnac. French media quoted police sources as saying the incident was deliberate, but the driver, reported to be age 28, was not on a security watch list. He has been arrested. Police say the man is known for previous minor offenses, notably drugs-related. Unconfirmed reports say he suffered from major psychological problems. The injured students, said to be between 22 and 23, have been taken to a hospital in Toulouse. So it looks like the 3 people injured are Chinese and 2 of them are students, which again raises the question, was this somebody who is targeting people because of their ethnicity? We don't know. Let me show you some updates from Terror Events. These are the tweets that this account Terror Events has posted. They say 3 injured, 2 severely. Car deliberately drove into crowd. Judicial police of Toulouse leading investigation at this point. I'm guessing if it was thought to be terrorism, or if they decided it was terrorism, then perhaps the national authorities would be conducting the investigation. I'm not positive on that, though. They also say 2 victims are in a life-threatening condition. They tweeted out, let me show you this one. Get rid of the graphics here. Anti-terror prosecutors are not involved for the time being. And they also said, suspect born in 1989, around 28 years old, already known for mental health problems, believed to be suffering from acute schizophrenia. Let me tweet this out. Another car attack update. So, we have a couple alternative. We have, it's possible that this person was just mentally ill, and the attack is a result of that. Let's see what they also tweeted out. So we don't know. We don't know actually why this was done. But they were saying, the authorities are saying it's deliberate. Let me see if I can find you anything else here. If you have any comments or if you heard anything more about this, write to me on Twitter at Lookner, at Lookner. Again, we are covering from what the authorities say, a deliberate car attack in France near the town of Toulouse in southern France, where 3 people are injured, 2 of them seriously, and they are all Chinese reportedly, and 2 of them are students. And this happened near a college. So I'm just going to try to get you more information here. Let me check some different sources. Sky News has a story up on this. Let's see if they have anything different or if it's all the same as what we've heard. 3 heard vehicle attack. Car was arrested. Driver was arrested immediately afterwards in Blagnac, which we read already. Driver told police he acted deliberately but was not on a list of known extremists. According to local media reports, all 3 students hit by the car were Chinese. Here it says a woman, 2 men aged 22 and 23 and a woman were hit on a pedestrian crossing outside IGS College just before 4 p.m. local time, 3 p.m. UK time, the report said. The driver attempted to drive off but was stopped by police and arrested straight away. We hadn't heard that before either, the driver attempted to drive off, and that it was, what the time was around just before 4 p.m. local time. As he was arrested, he told them he heard voices telling him to hurt someone. That's a new piece of news. Let me tweet that out. So, Sky News says, as driver in France car attack was arrested, he told police as the driver in the France car attack was arrested, he told police he heard voices telling him to hurt someone. That's according to witnesses, according to Sky News. That doesn't tell us whether this was terrorism or not. Maybe it was not. Maybe it was just like a mentally ill person. I already see memes, Sam, people posting memes of who the driver was, and it's photos that we've seen from previous attacks and people doing that kind of fake identification kind of thing. See if I can turn anything else up. If you have either comments or news tips on this story, give me a shout on Twitter at Lookner, at Lookner. Tobias Steiner says, I can't think of a single other reason for this than terrorism. Well, we could have, as I said before, the man reportedly had some mental issues. So, and he said, witnesses said the driver reportedly said to police he had heard voices telling him to hurt someone. So it could have just been a mentally ill person who was doing something out of mental illness and not because of terrorism. Also, it's also possible in a case like this where if 3 people were injured, maybe this was something where the person knew one or more of the people injured or people in that crowd and was trying to hit that person to hurt them because of some personal grudge or perceived personal grudge, and that would be a reason besides terrorism for the attack. Tobias Steiner says, not all extremists are on lists. I'd say 90% of them aren't. So yeah, just because the person's not on a terror watch list doesn't mean that it wasn't a terrorist, but we don't know that right now if this was terrorism or not. Jay McCarthy says, plenty of unknown extremists in this world. I'm pretty sure it's not a bread truck driver who passed out. We are hearing that, again, the man had some mental illness background, so perhaps that was the cause for this. We do not know, though. See if I can get you any more updates. Thank you to the moderators for moderating our chat during this broadcast. We have Barbara, Real Frank is there. And that might be it for now. And Common Sense and Gleno on the website. If you do enjoy our coverage at Right Side Broadcasting, we are viewer supported. We rely on your donations to stay on the air. So if you want to donate and help us stay on the air, you can go to the bottom of the YouTube chat and click on the $ at the bottom of the YouTube chat, or go to rsbn.tv/donate, rsbn.tv/donate. Just a Slice says, I wonder if those voices the person heard in their head had a Middle Eastern accent. We do not know if this was terrorism, as I said. Love This Nation says, let's see. Like the car attacked. Interesting. I'm not sure what that response was to my post. The 2 victims are in a life-threatening condition. Feel free to clarify. And if you want to know when we're coming on the air with these breaking news updates, subscribe to us on YouTube and click the notifications bell. So all we know at this point is that a car rammed a group of people. The authorities are saying deliberately, near a college or high school. I saw college, but I saw one report that says high school. So some sort of college or high school in the south of France near Toulouse. And 3 people are hurt, all of them Chinese reportedly. 2 of them Chinese students, 2 a man, 1 a woman. 2 of them seriously hurt. The driver, when he was arrested, some witnesses have said, according to Sky News, that he told police that he had voices in his head had told him to hurt someone. He was not on terror watch list, according to police. David Opp says the driver of the car in Charlottesville was reported to have schizophrenia. He's not in the news anymore for some reason. Yeah, as we said before, the driver in this attack. Where was that story? One of the stories we read before said the driver in the attack was reported to have had schizophrenia, and so we don't know if this was some sort of mental illness kind of thing that led to this attack. Atheist Jesus says, not trying to be snarky, but if a person is hearing voices, how does that differ from speaking to God? Well, I mean, we can imagine somebody who, is mentally ill and they hear, maybe they think there are people that talk to them, but they're not like God talking to them, and they don't see it religious, and they just hear, people telling them to do something in their head, not for religious reasons. Maybe it's people that in their mentally ill state they think they should listen to. So I think it's possible to imagine, a person who's not doing something for religious reasons, who's mentally ill, who's doing something because inner voices are telling him to do it or her to do it. English Red Party said he or she had heard that ISIS had put out a poster yesterday saying attacks were coming to France, as it's the anniversary of the 2015 attacks. Is it an anniversary of some attacks in France? Well, the 2015 France attacks, let's see. Now that's, I got the wrong ones. The November Paris attacks happened on Friday, November 13th. So it's sort of near the anniversary, but not the exact anniversary. Again, if you hear any updates about this, feel free to give me a shout on Twitter at Lookner, at Lookner. I'll just see if I can get you anything else here that's more recent or updated on this story. I am seeing a lot of similar posts and similar details to what we've already reported. So trying to get you new information, but I'm not finding a lot of it at this moment. And to repeat, because we heard all the people hurt were Chinese, at least 2 of the 3 were students. Maybe they were all students. That makes you wonder, is this possibly some kind of ethnically directed attack? Oh, Daily Mail has a story about it. Let's read that one. Here we go. This is a new story. Driver rams into crowd of students outside high school. So they're saying high school, not college. In Toulouse, leaving 2 gravely ill after voices in his head told him to. There's a misspelling. Why is it T-O-O? That's bad, Daily Mail. It should be T-O. A driver suffering from acute schizophrenia plowed into a group of Chinese students leaving a college in the suburb of Blagnac near Toulouse on Friday. Well, this story. This says high school at the top and then college in the lead. So this story, they need to do some editing on the story. It has a misspelling. 2 is spelled wrong, and it says high school in the headline, and in the first paragraph it says college. Anyways, let's continue. 3 people were injured, 2 gravely, in the smash at the exit of Saint Exupéry High School in southwest France before being taken to the nearby Perpignan hospital. The driver, who reportedly committed the attack, is known to police, but not on a security watch list. While being arrested, he admitted to hearing voices telling him to hurt someone. The 3 victims are all Chinese students, a 22-year-old man and a 23-year-old woman. So we have 3 Chinese students hurt. This college campus comprises of several postgraduate courses, including journalism, computer science, real estate, and business. Oh, here we have a picture of the school. There we go. Good job, Daily Mail. That is supposedly a picture of the school, Saint Exupéry High School, although they're saying it's a college in southwest France. The car mounted the pavement soon after 4 p.m. and caused immense panic as it targeted students leaving the college, said a local police source. The man responsible was known to police but had no history of terrorism. He has severe psychological problems and had been placed under supervision in the past. I was in class and I heard sirens, Paul, a communications student at the IGS campus, told local media. We thought about an accident because when we got off the campus, there were a lot of police cars on the ground. The school management did not explain what was going on. There's another shot of the school there. The driver, 28, who deliberately committed the attack, is known to police but was not on a security watch list. While being arrested, he admitted to hearing voices telling him to hurt someone. And then the mayor of Toulouse, in this tweet, said he was very shocked by the aggression against the students in Blagnac. We offer them and their families all of our support. So I think that's about the latest we have now. Denise Collins says, just because someone is mentally ill does not mean they cannot be used as tools of a terrorist to go out and kill people. Yeah, we didn't say this wasn't terrorism. All we're saying is that there are different things this could have been, and we're not sure what it was at this point. Okay, well, since I think we're about caught up in terms of the information we're getting, we don't seem to be getting any new information on this. If we hear anything big about it, we'll definitely update you later today. This is Right Side Broadcasting. We post breaking news videos all the time. If you want to know when we're coming on the air with our breaking news videos, such as this one, subscribe to us on YouTube and click the notifications bell. Also, you can follow us on Twitter at RSB Network, and I am on Twitter at Lookner, and I post breaking news throughout the day. If I hear more updates on this story, I will post it on my Twitter at Lookner, at Lookner. We are viewer supported, so if you enjoy our coverage, if you like that we're doing a video on this, giving it complete coverage, if you will, you can give us a donation at the bottom of the YouTube chat room. Click on the little dollar sign at the bottom of the YouTube chat, or go to rsbn.tv/donate, rsbn.tv/donate. Thank you so much to the moderators who do hard work moderating our chat rooms. Today in the YouTube chat, we had Barbara Braley and Real Frank, and Common Sense and Glenn O on the website. And just keep an eye out for us. Today, if there is breaking news during the afternoon and in the evening, we will definitely come on the air and bring it to you. So that's it. That's the wrap up for here. Thank you for saying thanks. Those of you who say thanks in the chat room, we have Jasmine Guthrie, for example, Lee Barrows, Light Switch, and some others there, and of course, in the chat room. Tom O'Neill, I think, is there in the chat room. So thank you all for watching and joining us for this update. We will bring you more news soon during the rest of the day when breaking news warrants. But for now, I am Steve Lookner. This is Right Side Broadcasting. From all of us here at Right Side Broadcasting, have a good day, and we will see you soon.